Hey everybody, you're watching Ready Set Drone, and today I've got the X22 from Syma. Alright, so the X22 from Syma is a Syma drone I have not flown yet. I'm a big fan of their drones, especially for beginners and for toys. The cost to function ratio on these things is fantastic. They usually have a lot of cool things built into them, but not so much that they're overly complicated. They're great for beginners. And this one looks like it's going to be another great beginner drone as well. It is called the X22, and let's take it out and take a look. This one is black, which is super cool looking. I'm a big fan of the black drone because it shows up really well against the sky. These little drones this size with a camera are pretty useless as far as camera drones. So actually having just a light in the front and something to fly line of sight and play with, to me, is more appealing. It's black, so it's going to show up really well against the sky and should be pretty easy to keep going. So we've got the drone itself. We've got the battery, which slots back here into the back of the drone. So it slots in pretty easy one way and not so much the other. There's a power button on top. I'm not going to hit that just yet. Okay, so the remote takes 4 AA batteries. I had mistakenly thought it was AAA, but no, it's 4 AA's. So we're going to go ahead and put those in. It does require a screwdriver to get into it, which is just silly. I don't know why drone companies feel the need to do that. So there you go. So now the remote is turned on. I do like the style of this remote. It's got 4 buttons up here on the top, the sticks, etc. As far as charging the drone battery, it comes with this little charging hub, and so you can charge 2 batteries at once, and then a USB connector that plugs into the top of the charging hub, and then into a USB port to charge 2 batteries at once, but it only comes with 1 battery. Syma, please don't put this little screw in the back of these things. Just make them stay on without it. Well, this one actually seems to fall off. But just build them so that they have a little tab or something and will stay on without it, number one. And include a second battery. Those batteries are not that expensive for you to make, and coming with 2 batteries is way better than just 1. So there's my little rant. So I'm going to go ahead and start up this drone. There's a power button on top, as I said. There we go. Push the left stick down, up, down, and that binds it. And then you fire up the... So it looks like if you pull both sticks down and to the right, the lights blink on the drone, and that gives you a level calibration. So it's a good idea to do that to tell the drone what level looks like. I'm guessing one of these buttons up here is for props. Yep, it's this top one here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and fire up the props and take it for a spin. Oh, let's do one more thing. Let's just take a look at the light. Oh, yeah. It's a pretty bright little LED there in the front. It's daytime out, but don't know if you can see it, but it's a pretty bright LED. Okay, so I just looked at the instructions real quick. These 2 buttons here on the top left, my left, this side, don't do anything. They beep, but they don't mean anything. This top button over here on my right spins up the props and does auto takeoff. It's also supposed to do auto land. So when you get above where you want to land, push it and it'll land like it just did. The other button below it is for flips. And then to go into headless mode, you hold down the right stick for 3 seconds. And now I'm in headless mode, and it beeps annoyingly. So I'm going to go out of headless mode. Headless mode means that no matter which way it's facing, oriented with yaw, it still is going to fly the same direction when you push the stick. It's great for beginners. And then this right stick pushing in also changes your flight rates. There's 2 flight rates, low and high. So that's high, 2 beeps. 1 beep is low. So I'm going to put it in high rate. I'm going to go ahead and take off, do a little flying around, then I'm going to let Tate fly it. Okay, now it seems to be right. All right, I'm in high rate. Let's go push it around out here a little bit in the sun. All right, let's try a flip. Another flip. Flip. Flip right. Or flip left. That was great. Okay, stop. Kill it. All right, so in case you couldn't tell, the Syma X22 is pretty durable. I'd say in the last 10 minutes, we probably crashed it 6 or 7 times. A couple times into fences, glass, grass, and almost people. So it's a durable little drone. No damage whatsoever. Even the props are still in good shape, but that's because it has these prop guards to help protect them. If you want to get a good little line of sight flyer that you can fly around indoors or out, this is a great one. I like it a lot. You don't have to worry about any app to download. There's no complexity. It's just going to be straight and easy to fly as a line of sight flyer. If you want to know more about the Syma X22, like the price and the full specifications, you can check the link below. And if you want to get one, you can also click that link. If you like this video, I hope you'll subscribe to Ready Set Drone and give us a thumbs up. We'll see you next time, and thanks for watching.
Woo, that was close. It's getting sketchy. Oh, ah, 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 yeah!